Happy Last Awesome here, and I just got done watching Malignant. I literally just finished it, and it was pretty good. I liked it. It was a pretty good movie. But oh yeah, spoilers for this movie. So if you have not seen this movie, I definitely recommend you do not watch this video. But brief thoughts, I did like it. I'm there was some interesting parts. It was an interesting movie. Um, but yeah, I liked it. But yeah, I would yeah, it was pretty good. But yeah, so spoilers for Malignant. So if you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend you watch this movie before you watch this video because there will be major spoilers. We got spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But yeah, so this movie was really it wasn't what I expected, to say the least, because the trailer doesn't show much, which is a good thing. Trailers shouldn't show too much. But the trailers didn't show really what the movie is, I guess. Because, like, the trailer makes it out like she's going to be in her house the whole time, kind of, and it's not what it is. So, like, okay, I guess I'll just talk about stuff I liked. Gabriel and stuff I didn't like, but Gabriel is the killer. He was not what I expected, bro. He was cool. I liked Gabriel. He was a cool villain. And like, but he was like a superhero. He was like hot. He was like doing the Matrix cartwheels and shit. I'm referencing the Matrix because I watched it last night. I rewatched the Matrix last night because it's just a great movie. I love it. But my man's was doing like Matrix flips. He was like, cause his weapon is like a part of a trophy. I'm like, bruh, what is going on with you? He's like throwing it and shit, and he's like, and there's a part he like 21 Jump Street, he 22 Jump Streets. He's like runs onto a fire escape thing from an apartment. He's like hopping on the sides and get jumping off and then landing on another one, jumping off. I'm like, bruh, are you Spider-Man? Are you Channing Tatum in 22 Jump Street, sir? Because like, damn, how is you doing all this shit, bro? Like he's like a superhero. He's jumping over shit. I'm like, well, I mean, that's not like superhero like, but he's like flipping and doing like, and like his coat that he has on is like moving all around like Batman's cape and shit, or like Rorschach from Watchmen. I'm like, bro. And some of the music isn't like horror music. It's like superhero movie music. Like the opening credits, it's like superhero music, and then whenever Gabriel's doing something, it's like superhero music. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this movie? I said that a lot while watching this. I was like, what is this movie? Because just so much unexpected stuff happened. I was like, and his hair reminded me of like Rob Zombie. Well, I mean, it's not his hair. Because you learn later in the movie that Maddie, I think her name is part of, like, Gabriel's part of her. And whenever she got her head slammed against the wall by her fucking awful boyfriend, Derek, I think was his name. Fuck that character. He's barely in the movie, thank God. Gabriel murders the shit out of him. You see, like, his head all twisted and shit? But yeah, Derek slammed her head against the wall, and it woke up Gabriel. So fuck that guy. It's a dick. What the fuck, man? Why would you do that to Why would you do that to your wife? Why would you do that to your pregnant wife, bro? That's fucked up. I'm glad Derek died. I hated him. I'm glad he was barely in the movie. I'm glad he died, because he was a dick. But yeah, Gabriel is murdering the fuck out of people. He's murdering, like, he, like, kills this lady with the trophy. He's like, gah, gah. And the great sound effects that I just did. Gah, gah. That's exactly what him stabbing her sounded like. Exactly. Not really. But, and then he murders this other dude in bed, and he murders the shit out of him. It's just, bam. You see all the blood splurting up on his face and shit. It's like, bruh. And while the movie's going on, I will say this. The plot twist was not, I didn't expect it. I like a good plot twist. And this, I would say this is a pretty good plot twist because I didn't see it coming. But she's like, yo. So, like, you see her living normal days. But we learn that was Gabriel tricking her mind into thinking she was living normal. Whenever Gabriel was murdering people, it was him in her body because he's part of her. It wasn't like just him doing stuff. like by himself. It was him taking over her body, and he was like tricking her mind into thinking she was living a normal life while she was actually kind of like murdering people, even though she wasn't really. It was him. But it was like that. So I was like, bruh, damn, I didn't see that come. I didn't see that coming. I was like, wow, that's actually pretty. Although it confused me because in the beginning of the movie, you see Gabriel murdering people. So was that like was that like Gabriel by himself, and then he got back into being part of Maddie? Like, that confused me at the beginning. I was like, so wait, what was the beginning deal then? Or was that like when they were separating them? And did they ever? Oh wait, did they? What? Huh. I need to think about this. I don't know. Or I need to rewatch the movie. I don't know. Because was that when they were separating them? And they didn't. I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out, I guess. But yeah, I like the effect whenever you see her, like whenever the background like changes and stuff, and it shows her see the murders and stuff. That effect was cool. The acting was good, I gotta say. The acting was pretty good. And then, yeah, I liked Gabriel. He was a cool villain. He's again doing Matrix flips and shit. That was kind of interesting. I was like, what the fuck? Because I was very unexpected. I was like, what is going on? What is this movie? I legit said that so many times during this movie. I was like, what is this movie, dude? I don't understand what is going on. Because I did not expect so much of that happened to me. I did not expect that. I was like, bro, this is not what the trailer told me this movie was going to be about. This is not what the trailer told me. The trailer told me a completely different story. This movie is not the trailer. I was like, bruh, the trailer, nope. This is not what the trailer said. The trailer told me a completely different story. The trailer told me that Gabriel was going to be in her house the whole time and maybe murder some people, and she was going to figure it out. This movie didn't tell me about all this. I was like, bro, what? I mean, I didn't want the trailer to say too much. But, like, I don't know. The trailer is just really different from the movie. Which is, I mean, I guess that's not a bad thing. But, yeah, the movie was interesting. It was, I liked it, though. This movie was crazy. Really interesting movie, though. I did like it. But, yeah, and then she gets arrested because the cops think it's her and her sister. It's not her real sister. It's the adoptive sister. They're like, yo. I like the sister in this movie, though. She was cool. What was her name? I don't remember her name. Shit. I can't remember her name, but yeah, she was cool. I liked her. And the one detective dude was pretty cool. I guess both detective characters were pretty cool. They're in the police station later, and Gabriel's he's again doing his flips, throwing his weapon and stuff. He's Neo, dude. He's the one. But no, he's Neo. He's Trinity. He's doing all these flips. I'm like, bro. Alright, is this the Matrix? The Matrix and Malignant take place in the same universe. No. But yeah, he like throws it. His golden. Oh wait, no, that's in the hospital at the end. That's not this scene. He's like slicing people and shit. There's a lot of kills in this movie. I'm excited to see a kill count of this movie by Dead Meat. That's not me requesting a Dead Meat. I'm just saying. I'm excited for when he does it. If he does this movie, he might. If he does, I'm excited because this is potential for a kill count. This movie, it has potential, I think, because there's a lot of kills, like a lot. But then we get a Ghost Rider scene. This scene reminded me of Ghost Rider. Maddie gets arrested and she's in this jail cell. And then you know how jail cell scenes, movies go. You're locked in with a bunch of people and then they're just dickheads. I'm like, why are y'all all dicks? Are y'all like this every time a new prisoner comes in and then y'all become friends with them? Like, I don't get it. Because they're always so mean to the new one, and I'm like, did this happen? This happen every time? Like when the last person who's still in here first came in, were y'all dickheads to them, and then y'all became friends afterward? because like what? It's weird. Yeah, she comes in there all being mean, and they start beating her up, and then that's when you see her like peel her head back, and then Gabriel comes out a little bit. I'm like, oh shit, it's been him the whole time. That's why. Oh, so then he murders all these fucking people. He stomps on one of their heads. I was like, oh shit, this is cool. This is cool. That might be the best kill in the movie when he stomps on that lady's head, and then he's like slicing them and stuff. He grabs this cop and just bam, bam, bam on the bars, steals keys, gets out. And then we go to the hospital. The sister and the biological mother of Maddie, they're there. they're there. They're there. They're calm there. I'm stupid. So they get there. Sister's like, yo, Gabriel, you can't do this. Or the mom's like, Gabriel, you're my son. I love you. And he's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. But, oh, and he's got like this, his body's like backwards. Well, because, he's in the back of my head. But his arms are all snapped and legs and stuff. His hair, the hair, whenever it's pointed on Gabriel, reminded me of Rob Zombie. I was like, bruh, because Rob Zombie's got that long hair. Rob Zombie's cool, bruh. Makes some good Halloween movies, too. I like his Halloween movies, I really do. The first one, his first Halloween movie is the best, too. But, yeah. Rob Zombie just makes good movies, too. Okay. And he makes, Living Dead Girl, that song is fucking dope. Okay, I need to talk about Malignant again. But yeah, so he like flips the hospital bed on the sister, and then they make you think he shoots her in the head. Excuse me. And then he kills the mom. But then we learn that was Maddie making Gabriel see what's not actually there, like he was doing to her. And she's like, yeah, I can do all that you can do now. Yeah. She can do all the stuff that he can do because it was always her body. And Maddie's like, Maddie's back's normal. I guess. Oh, yeah, because she locks Gabriel in like a mental jail cell. It looked pretty fucking dumb, to be honest. It looked pretty stupid. But, I mean, they could have done a different visual, but it's okay. I mean, I guess a visual jail cell is pretty cool, but I don't know. It just looked kind of stupid when he was shaking the bars. That looked kind of dumb to me. But whatever. But so he's like, yo, I'm gonna get out eventually. She's like, yeah, I know. But next time I'll be ready for you. I was like, and then the music starts playing. I'm like, what is this? A superhero movie? This isn't a horror movie. This is a superhero movie. Not really. I really like the horror scenes, like when she's in the house earlier and Gabriel's like chasing her and stuff. I really liked they're chasing her. I really liked the horror scenes, like the actual like the Conjuring type stuff, because James Wan made this movie. He made The Conjuring, or did he just produce it? I don't know. He was involved, and I really liked the horror Conjuring Insidious type scenes. I liked that, but there's not much of it. I'm like, come on. I mean, I guess there kind of is, but like not. It's like not when Gabriel's doing like Matrix flips and shit. I liked when it was like a horror movie, which I mean, this movie's always a horror, but I liked it. Like I liked the horror, scary type scenes. They weren't scary, but I just liked the horror-y type scenes when Gabriel's not doing an action movie hero stuff. Even though that was cool too. But yeah, so she's like, so Maddie's like, I'm gonna pick up this hospital bed off you. And the sister's like, you can't. It's too heavy. And she's like, bitch. Maddie's like, it was always my body. I can do what he can do. So she picks it up. And then she's like, yeah, we're homies. We're good. It's over. And then it pans and it shows like a lamp. And I was like, oh, it's going to flicker or it's going to explode or something. And it makes like a weird noise and the movie ends. So the movie ends. That's Malignant. I liked this movie. Thought it was kind of weird at some points. I was like, I found myself saying this multiple times throughout the movie, just going, what the fuck is this movie? Because there was just a lot of stuff. This movie was a lot. There's a lot of stuff happened in this movie. I was like, bro, what am I watching right now? Like there, like the trailer makes it out to be like like a home invasion horror movie, but it's got like a huge budget. There's like city shots. There's like a fuck ton of cop cars in a scene, like a bunch coming in, a bunch of detectives and stuff. Like I didn't expect any of that. Whenever they showed a bunch of cop cars, like the very beginning of the movie, when they're in that hospital and Gabriel's killing a bunch of people, and the doctor like shoots at him and stuff, like I didn't expect that. I was like, what the fuck? Like when the movie started, I was like, am I watching the wrong movie? What's going on? Like that's not. I didn't expect it. I don't know. I don't know. I like the movie, but a lot of which I mean, unexpected stuff doesn't mean that it's bad. Unexpected doesn't equal bad, and none of the unexpected stuff was bad. But there was just some interesting things in this movie. Still, I was like, oh, huh. But yeah, also I've decided that whenever I review movies, I'm gonna give them a score. So I'm gonna give this movie a B minus. No, I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give this movie a B. I liked it. It was a good movie, but I don't know. It was a good movie. I give it a B. Also, I didn't give a grade to Shang-Chi because I didn't grade movies yet then, but I would give Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings an A plus. So Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings has an A plus, but Malignant gets a B. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed my review of Malignant. It was an interesting movie. It was pretty good, I'd say. Yeah. But yeah, guys, please give this video a like. Please subscribe to my video and check out some other videos. Malignant, Gabriel.